Okay guys, I'm not crying. I just have really bad allergies. Alright, hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So it is Saturday, which means another pregnancy update. If you guys are new to my channel, I am now currently 10 weeks pregnant as of today. I do have a 2-year-old who's currently sleeping behind me in that little mound right there. And I always seem to do these when she's sleeping, and I'm always scared I'm gonna wake her up. But today we are going to do an update on my Glow app. You guys have some questions for me, and we are gonna be diving into another gender prediction using the Chinese calendar. Okay guys, so I'm just going to start with my Glow app first and get that out of the way, and then we'll dig into your guys' questions. I used Glow and I still need to do that. I promise you, probably this week. I feel like I'm gonna film and like upload every day this week. It's my mission because there's so many videos I need to get out, but I need to do my how I got pregnant in 2 months video, and I was using the Glow app. So once you conceive, you then switch to the Glow Nurture app, and it gives you where you're at. So I'm at 10 weeks. Today is Saturday, October 6th, so I'm filming and uploading on the same day for you guys, and I have 210 days to go. Your baby is 1.2 inches, it just changed, sorry, and your baby is the size of a kumquat. Okay, and it's 15 ounces, but it finally is starting to look like a little baby, if you guys can see that. Before it looked weird. And then they normally do a like ultrasound picture. Okay, so they don't have a little picture like they normally do, but they do have an article about being exactly 10 weeks, so it's a milestone. The placenta takes over from the yolk sac to provide your baby with nutrients. So the placenta has needed to support and grow circulation to support the ever-increasing demands that are being placed on it. So I should have, I don't know, you know, before it's just like the sac, so there should be a placenta implanted. I do know I was having cramping yesterday, but it wasn't anything to worry about. I think it's, what is the round ligament cramping? It hurts. It just means my baby is growing and I am more bloated than ever this time. But that is a little Glow update. And then I haven't really tracked this with you guys, and it's because I always forget to take my weight. So before I got pregnant, I was between 135, 137. My weight fluctuated. But I'm now 143.8. That's after I ate breakfast and a couple pieces of bread and all that stuff. So that's not my weight first thing in the morning. That's actually after eating. So far, what, 7-8 pounds is what I've gained, which isn't bad. I did weigh a lot more with Aria. When I conceived her, I was like 167, almost 170. So I was put on the like gain as little weight as possible, but now I'm in a normal range, so they're not too worried about me gaining too much weight, and I've never been concerned. I just want a healthy pregnancy and a healthy baby. But let's get into your guys' questions. So there's only a couple this time. Sorry, and I have really bad allergies, and you're not really supposed to take anything. I do have an appointment on Tuesday, so I emailed them, but I haven't actually, I'm like shedding. I'm sorry guys. I haven't actually met my actual OBGYN, so I haven't heard back from her on if there's anything that I can take for allergies. I heard Benadryl is approved, but I think it makes you drowsy. So I'm gonna see if there's anything maybe they can give me for my allergies, because they are so bad right now. One, I will say I did have a comment last week on the video, and I think I'm gonna make a separate video for this comment because it's a lot to cover. So the person meant nothing bad in any way about this. She wasn't being judgmental. She just asked if I was biracial, which I am. I'm mixed, and she asked how I felt or if I'm worried about having mixed children. And so I do want to tackle that question. So I'm not ignoring your question. I'm just actually going to do that in a separate video. I did the ancestry test a while back, but they just sent me some updates, and so which is cool. So I'm going to do an ancestry update so you guys can kind of know about my culture and where my ancestors come from, and then I'll kind of dive into that question about having mixed children and stuff like that. It's just a lot to cover in the short amount of time that I have for this video, so I will do that video for you. And if you want a shout out in that and you don't mind your name being displayed, let me know in the comments below if you ask that question, or I'll go back and I'll find that question and I'll ask you if you mind your name being displayed. If not, if you want to be kept anonymous, that's fine too. Okay, so Nadia asked, she's also 10 weeks pregnant, so congratulations. She said, how do you deal with afternoon fatigue? Okay, so I have been very adamant on getting my 8 hours of sleep. It doesn't always happen. Like last night we were up until 1 a.m. because Miss Aria did not want to go to sleep, but I try to go to bed when Aria goes to bed. And then when it comes to the afternoon fatigue, I actually haven't been drinking coffee that often. So if I need a little boost just now, a little bit of caffeine will actually get me through the day. Or if I'm just super tired, I do not feel bad about taking a nap with Aria. So naps are okay. You can take naps. And then the last thing that I do is I normally take showers at night. It's just a part of my routine as well. If like today, while she naps, I needed to do this or clean or whatever I need to do, if I know I'm not gonna be able to take a nap with her, I take a shower right before her nap. It wakes me up and it refreshes me. And so that's actually helped too. So make sure you're getting a lot of sleep. Take a nap if you really need to. Don't push yourself, and try to shower in the morning. It'll help. So those are my tips to you. If you guys have any other tips, definitely leave those in the comments below. I'm always looking for new tips. Instagram had some questions as well. So one of them was from Jaw. She said everything. That doesn't really help me. When it comes to updating everything. I really don't know what to update you guys on, and so I love when you guys ask me questions because I know exactly what to dive into. Other than that, I'm just kind of like, there's a baby and I'm 10 weeks. So, okay, so on Instagram, Mama of Girls ×2 said, how is this pregnancy different from your first, if it is? So definitely the morning sickness, which has since subsided. I still get bouts of nausea, and my morning sickness was never accompanied by any type of vomiting, so that's good. It was just like an all day. I told my husband it felt like I was hungover, like just all day long. It was just that empty feeling in your stomach. You were scared to eat, but you're super hungry. So that was, I never had that with Aria. And then I feel emotionally, I do have a vlog coming out tomorrow, and I hope it makes sense. I actually haven't even looked at it. I was just having like a really bad week again, and this isn't the first time. So I feel like my anxiety is definitely like higher this pregnancy. And I was diagnosed with postpartum depression with Aria, and I heard there's this thing called prenatal depression. And so I kind of have those feelings of postpartum depression come on when my anxiety is like heightened, if that makes sense. So that is definitely, it'll make more sense tomorrow when you guys see that video. And I hope it actually came out right, because I never script any of my videos, and sometimes I don't even realize what I'm saying when I say it. It's just like a vent session that I need to do. So yeah, that's something. So what was it? So nausea, my emotions being all over the place, and I don't have as many stretch marks. So right away with Aria, I had, which I mean, again, I did weigh a lot more when I was pregnant with Aria, but I have those really deep purple stretch marks, especially like on my hips. I don't really have any new stretch marks. I just kind of have like what's left over from Aria, and but I do have a lot more bloating this time. Like I just feel like I always look 6 months pregnant after I eat something. Like I wake up and I have like a flat stomach, and then as soon as I eat something, I'm like pregnant. So that the bloat is like real. And that's pretty much it as far as like differences. Other than that, everything right now is like pretty normal. So it's gonna be exciting. I'm almost out of my first trimester, so it'll be exciting to see what my second trimester will be like. But that is all the questions so far. And my little update, there's not much besides the baby's actually looking like a baby. I'll be able to give you guys a better update on Tuesday when I go to the doctor. I'm unsure again if I'm able to record in there. They're gonna do another ultrasound. We're going to try to bring Eric. We're trying to see if someone can watch Aria. The problem is, for some reason, this appointment, she said it's going to be like an hour, because they have a lot to cover, which I don't understand why, because I've already done my blood work, and it shouldn't take that long to go over my results. And I already did another like over the phone, going through my history, like medical history. So I'm hoping because I did that, it's not going to be that long. So, and we should be able to hear the heartbeat and get the heartbeat rate on Tuesday for you guys. So stay tuned. If you're new, make sure you hit that bell, because you don't want to miss those vlogs. I'm definitely going to do more day in the life vlogs and kind of just show you guys around and what I do. And try not to make it boring, because sometimes as a stay-at-home mom, it's just boring. But let's get into the Chinese calendar. So if you guys are new to my channel, every time I do these updates, I pick an old wives' tale to tackle and see what gender it thinks I'm having. These are not to be taken seriously. I just think it's fun and it's a creative way to also do these updates with you guys. And because we are going to be doing a gender reveal, it kind of just, it gets me excited for my gender reveal, because we didn't do a gender reveal. We knew what the gender was and we did a reveal for my parents, but this time Eric and I aren't going to know the gender with it, so that's exciting. But I did the Ramsey theory before and you guys said boy. Last week we did the baking soda test and that said boy. So we have 2 for boy, 0 for girl. So we're going to do the Chinese calendar. And honestly, I just Google Chinese predictor calendar. First one that comes up is mom function. So I'll put the website down below. It has a calculator for me so I don't have to look at the chart. So it says your date of birth and the date of conception. I have an estimate of when it would be because we were tracking, because we were trying for a baby, but normally they do like month, but this one's the exact date of conception. Oh my god. Okay. So I did this one with Aria too, and it was the only one that got it right. The Chinese calendar is saying it's a girl. This is the first one we've done where it's not a boy. That's so interesting. I don't know how to read this. This is why I don't use the chart. I don't know how to read the chart. Okay, but that's what it is. So now we have 2 for boy, 1 for girl. So if there's a gender prediction or old wives' tale, I know someone mentioned the string already with the rings. I think that's on the list. And there was something else on the list too. But if you guys have any that you want me to try to see, leave those in the comments below and I'll definitely put those on the list to try. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions you want me to answer next week for my 11-week update, let me know in the comments. As always, guys, I love you and I will see you in my next video.